Huh. Okay.
I'm going,
And
I'm going,
we're rolling. Up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pad to the pinky. And the thumb. And then down to the wrist. Up to the knuckles and across. And we're back at the fingers, index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. Well, let's go around the back. Switch. Switch. And switch. Hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. 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 And put the ball on the floor, assess the feet. Step on the ball in the middle of the foot, press down 3 times. Go up to the knuckles, press down once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to just below the ball of the foot and press down. Side of the top of the heel. Middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones.
morning.
And a scribble.
You can even exercise if you want to.
I'm gonna head to yoga
Oh, it's already time?
pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
So,
3,
Take a
2,
shower.
1. Release, reassess,
Yo,
good. I didn't see him, but he's getting a shower.
and repeat.
Brennan,
who was there?
3
Brennan.
times in the middle.
If he has a shower, that makes me always happy.
Knuckles.
I checked. The room is available today.
Roll across the knuckles.
Good.
They said you can use it. Yeah, you should coordinate it with Therese, they said.
You are so dear.
Roll across the top of the heel.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
That's good.
Press just below the ball of the foot. At the side of the top of the heel. Middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Get the ball out of the way, reassess the feet. Let's do some wood chops. We're gonna go through the middle from up above. Hinging at the waist. Bending the knees slightly. And then diagonally from one side. And then the other side.
You turn on the light on the tree.
And then shake the tree.
Okay.
And
Make everything hard.
center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms.
Oh, how beautiful.
And center
Take-
with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gather starlight. And center. Gather from the other side. And center. Take some steps forward. And then knee towards the opposite elbow. And slap the opposite heel in the front.
Have fun.
Thank you. I'll see you later this morning.
Yes, darling.
Right. And then behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And either walk or march or jog. So we're going to do the seated exercises for the core with some isometrics thrown in. If you're able to stick around. And we do have some sit to stands to start off. I'm going to hop myself, but do what feels right for you. be safe. And I'll do some 5 Tibetans after class. I'm gonna get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Ten, 20, 30. Take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands up. If you can, come on your toes. And bend, come on down and then bend back. Come back to center, bend to one side. And then to the other. Back to center, lower the hands. Push out. Come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back. Raise the hands up. Squeeze those shoulders. Come on up a little higher. And come back. And shrug. And then swim. Backstroke. And the breaststroke. Bend the arms, tap the shoulders. And then bring one arm across the body and press in. And then the other. First hand, arm behind the back, press down and in on the elbow. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Put your fists on your temples and bring the elbows forward and back. And then bring your arms down into an L and squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release. And squeeze. Release. squeeze. Release, come on down and rotate at the neck. Go the other way. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. Tuck in the chin, look to one side, drop the chin to the collarbone and hold. And then look up. Go back to center, still tucked, look the other way. Drop the chin. And look up. Back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. All right, let's grab a steak. Going to put it inside the arch of one foot. Other foot comes out to the side. Bend that knee, slide down the stick. Stretch the adductors. Go the other way. And come on up. Gonna do the gym stick routine. So we're gonna start by doing some dynamic swimmers overhead. And reverse. And then go side to side. Then bring the stick behind the back at the waist and twist at the waist. Then bring the stick down to just above the crease of the knees. Hands around front in between the knees. Hinging at the waist, bending the knees, pull the stick up. And then bring the stick around front. Hold on with two hands, step back, hinge at the waist. Stretch the shoulders and upper body. Come on up, bring the stick across the body with one hand. Hinge at the waist, bring the other hand up underneath the armpit, grab the shoulder and tug gently. Repeat on the other side. bring the stick to the side of the foot, press out with the top hand, pull in with the bottom as you hinge at the waist. Repeat on the other side. And then bring the stick out in front, bring the toes about 6 inches away. Put the top of the stick on the collarbone, slide down the stick, lift the sole of the foot and wiggle. Repeat with the other foot. Press the sole of the first foot against the stick. And then the other foot. And then bring one foot forward, the other foot behind you. You're on your toes on that back foot. Slide down and stretch the hip flexors. Repeat on the other side. Come on, up. Grab one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes. Stretch the quads. Stick in the other hand and grab the other leg. And then grab the other leg in the front. Push the knee towards the back as you hinge slightly at the waist. And then grab the other foot. Same thing, pushing the knee back, hinging. All right, come on down, bring the stick to the front. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top. Come up on your toes and hold for about 20 seconds. And then back on your heels for about 20. And come on down and we can put the stick down and let's grab a chair. We are going to start with some sit-to-stands. I'm going to move my hands around. You don't have to. You can keep them where you feel most comfortable, or you can follow me. I'm just going to sit down first and cross my arms and come up and sit down, bring them out. Excellent. Stay down. And we're gonna raise our arms again. We're in the middle of the chair. We're gonna lean forward about 45 degrees, keeping the core engaged, and come back. And then we're gonna cross our arms, still in the middle of the chair, and tap the back of the chair. And then we're going to sit back in the chair and stomp some grapes, either both feet at the same time or alternate the feet. Switch from one to the other. And then we're going to kick. And then we're going to bring one knee up towards the chest and hold. Then the other. Bring the first leg across the other at the knee and rotate at the ankle in one direction. And then the other. Press the toes towards and away from the ankle of the shin at the ankle. Put your hands on your knees, hinge forward, press down and hold. Come on up, put that leg down, bring the other one up, rotate at the ankle. Go the other way. Press the toes towards and away. Lean on the knee, hinge forward. And come on back. And extend the arms and slide back and forth using the hips. And bring the hands together in prayer position and push. One palm on top of the other, grab your fingers and pull. Reverse the position of the hands and pull. Off the biceps. Turn sideways in the chair, put your hands on the back of the chair. Look behind you and twist. And release. And do it again. And then turn around and go the other way. And repeat. Looking behind. And release. And again. And release. All right. You can sit for the breathing or stand, put the chair away or aside. I'm going to sit, doing alternate nostril breathing, closing off the right, inhaling left, closing left, exhaling right, inhaling right, closing right again, and exhaling left. We'll do 5. I'm going to go nice and slow, filling the lungs. Here we go. Rub those hands together, cultivate chi. Form a chi ball. Let it dance you around. And center, 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. Gather it from below. And ah. All right. Let's do some Tibetans. Going to start with some spins, but if you don't want to spin, you can just twist at the waist and swing the arms. I'm going to do up to 11. I'm going to do them fast, but do it at your own speed. And you'll have plenty of time to catch up as I explain the second move. Here we go. And whenever you do finish, take a couple of breaths. I'm going to switch the camera to the floor, which is where we will meet on our backs. Take your time again. The usual second Tibetan has the hands by your side, legs extended, head, neck, and shoulders come up and bend up as you bring the legs up and come back down. But there are modifications. You can put the soles of your feet on the floor and raise those off and come back down. If you need to, put your hands behind the lower back to support any issues in the lumbar region. If you have neck issues, put your hands behind the head. I'm going to do up to 11 regular ones, but do what works for you. Here we go. And when you're done, take 2 breaths. Come up on your knees. Hands are on hamstrings or glutes. If you can't bend back because of spinal issues, just hinge back on your knees and come forward. But if you can extend backwards, do so and come forward. 1, up to 11. And then take 2 breaths when you're done. And sit down. In the regular version, the legs are extended again, hands are by your hips. If you need to, you can put your hands behind you, or you could modify this by putting the soles of the feet on the floor. However you do it, we're gonna come up into an inverted table and back down. 1, up to 11. And take 2 breaths. Turn around. In the modified version, you're on all fours into a cobra. Unmodified down dog to up dog. Up to 11. Any combination. And when you're done, sit up, legs crossed, however feels right. Take 2 breaths. We're going to rotate 6 times in one direction, 5 in the opposite. On the last round, we're going to stretch out in front and do a round of box breathing. 4, count of 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Then we'll do it left and right. All right, here we go. You need to sit up doing this. Certainly do so. Switching directions. And 5th round, stretching out, box breath. Left, box breath. And right. Come on up. Switch the position of the legs. Whatever was on top goes below. Whatever was in front goes behind, if that's how you had it. We're also going to reverse the direction we start in 6 times that way, 5 the other, and 3 rounds of box breathing. Here we go. And stretching out. Go right and box breathe. And then left. Come back to center. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday.